This is the Tiny Table Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tiny Table Podcast. This is episode number 3. And we're back in Baguio City. It's a cold night. It's a Monday. It's a cold Monday night here in Baguio City. We're here at Iggy's. Maraming salamat sa Iggy's.
Thank you, Iggy's.
Thank you, Iggy's, para sa aming space for tonight. And we're here. We're here with a very special guest. Siya ay ang co-founder ng Comedy Baguio, local stand-up group. He is also a marketing guru. And ang balbas ng Baguio City. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Israel Buenaobra.
Hey, hello guys.
Yeah.
Ano ba to? Good day? Yun na lang.
Good something.
Kumakaway ako sa camera pero wala palang camera to. Audio lang.
Yep.
Naligo pa ako, putang ina.
wala pa, di ba umabot yung disclaimer ko na wala tayong video?
Wala palang video to. Buti na lang. Para hindi ma-turn off yung audiences. Pag na-turn off sila sa boses ko, may mali na talaga.
Kaya pala nagulat ka nung pumasok ako, naka-brief lang, no?
Oo nga eh.
Okay.
Mag-brief na rin ako.
Sige. Thank you, Tas. Anyway, welcome everyone. This is going to be a very special episode. We're going to talk about stand-up comedy, who Mr. Buenaobra is very busy with right now, as comedy in general. And we'll find out kung ano yung scene ng comedy dito sa Baguio City. So, first off, can you tell us a little bit, kasi some might know you, a lot of people know you as a stand-up comedian, but maybe you can give us a brief description kung ano ba ang stand-up comedy in general.
Ayun, yung stand-up comedy na type na ginagawa natin is a very Western type of stand-up comedy. Ito yung sa mga siguro pwede i-claim ng mga Amerikano sa kanila. Alam mo yun, yung ganitong klaseng brand ng stand-up comedy. Kasi maraming ninakaw Amerikano eh. Ito sa kanila to.
Okay.
Rock and roll, hindi sa kanila. Burger sa kanila ba? Maano no?
Hindi rin,
di ba? Oh. Marami silang ninakaw, pero ang stand-up comedy ng itong klase is, ang tawag nila point of view, okay, observational type of stand-up comedy, wherein you tell jokes to the audience with a microphone and then standing in front of them on stage, and then with punchlines, either with long form na stories type o kaya yung mga one-liners ganyan, and then you tend to put in yung view mo sa mga topics na ginagamit or sinasabi mo sa kanila kung ano yung nakakatawa. Yun siya.
Parang if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, yung history of stand-up is actually galing din sa jazz lounges, diba?
Daw.
May mga kwentong ka doon, some side stories or some legends of stand-up saying na before mag-start yung isang set ng band, just to warm up the audience, yung vocalist would go on and practically liven up the audience with jokes. Parang ganun yung idea, di ba?
Sabi nila, hindi pa ako buhay nun, pero ganun yung sabi nila. Ang hirap siguro na nung umpisa, no? I-imagine ko lang, bakit kailangan ng mga jokes para i-liven up yung audience ng jazz?
Parang,
ganun ba boring ang jazz? Guys, bago kayo, alam namin makakatulog kayo, pero para gisingin kayo bago tong next na band natin, may magpapatawa.
Kasi, ladies and gentlemen, 15 minutes ang bawat song nila, so therefore, medyo mahaba-haba, but in between, here are jokes.
Walang lyrics. Singkopadong torotot tsaka drums. Pero,
yung akala mo, papunta na ako doon. Hindi pa. Lilipat ako dito.
Magigising-gising lang siguro yung audience na pag-trumpet. Bumagano sabi, nasa jazz lounge pa na ako.
Okay. Anyway,
hirap siguro na ganun ng trabaho.
But here in the Philippines, yung stand-up scene natin is actually a lot different. Parang may mix-up nung kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng stand-up, di ba? Kasi parang noon, comedy, in terms of live performance, yung barangay fiesta comedy. And then it turned into this yung gay insult comedy form ng mga bars natin. And then suddenly ito, yung western stand-up form ng stand-up lumilitaw. And then, kamusta naman actually itong stand-up scene natin as per your experience?
Tingin ko, nasa siya ngayon, nasa stage siya na nagbo-boom. Nung umpisa kasi, nasanay tayo doon sa mga... I don't know much about the history of comedy per se sa Pilipinas. Siyempre, kung ano yung mga napagdaanan at naranasan natin, mga napapanood natin noon, tuwang-tuwa tayo doon sa mga ginagawa ng yung mga vaudeville type. Uusap sila,
music plus banter.
Tapos naging parang toilet humorist yung dating na satukan mo yung tao, di ba? Parang ganyan, nakakatawa sa atin yun. And then, pumasok na yung yung tinatawag nilang, hindi ko na alam kung paano simula, yung tinatawag nila parang witty type of humor na nauwi sa pang-iinsulto sa tao, ganun ba yun?
No, para
Parang, hindi, totoo to may takot ako may takot ako pumasok nun sa comedy clubs. Ano ba yan? Yung mga ganung club.
para kasi medyo ano rin tayo nasa stand up tayo. If anyone if some of you don't know, we both do stand up here sa Baguio, under Comedy Baguio of course. Pero parang when we do say na we do stand up comedy, lagi ayoko baka hilitan niyo ako, krayin niyo ako and all that. But yung ating form of stand up is different from all that. And yun yung pamilyar na stand up yung mga tao, di ba? I mean of course kudos to Vice Ganda, yun ang kanyang naging forte, yun ang naging base. Pero yun yung laging alam ng mga tao na stand-up comedy. But this is different. This is different yung ginagawa natin here in Baguio, in Manila, in Olongapo, yung ating mga brothers dyan sa Comic 50. Diba? So, yung form that we do it's not easy.
Hindi talaga. Hindi diba? Siya mahirap. Well, in fairness kay Vice Ganda, nakilala man siya na ganun. Ngayon talaga, habang tumatagal, nabibilib din ako sa wit and yung gaano kabilis yung tao mag-isip Parang kanina lang, napanood ko yung episode sa Showtime habang nagla-lunch kami. Kasi taga Baguio yung kumanta. Yung sa
Tawag ng
tanghalan. Tapos yung parents niya ata nandoon. Taga Baguio kayo, malamig ba doon? Oo, kahit nasusunog. So, natawa ako
That is a good one.
Oo, ang bilis din ni Vice talaga. It's nice na kahit paano na-detach na niya yung sarili niya from that type of humor. Siguro. And tingin ko rin, Filipino audiences, nagbabago na rin yung taste.
I think we are becoming more intelligent, hopefully, regarding this, even their comedy, di ba? Kasi parang noon, when we look at yung comedy movies, for example, yun yung main source, comedy movies, TV shows, etc. Andun na yung laging naka-roll yung dyaryo.
Oo.
Yung reading hampasin, yung sidekick ng dyaryo.
Nagsawa din siguro yung mga tao doon, pero ang dami rin talagang, ang daming eksena noon, tsaka sa mga movies noon, lalo na noon, talagang tawang-tawa ako Hanggang ngayon, tawang-tawa ako pag naaalala ko. And I don't know kung effective pa rin siyang gagawin ng generation na to. Pero tingin ko pag yung mga movies na ipanood mo sa mga millennials ngayon, matatawa pa rin sila
Tingin ko, kasi it's still comedy.
Universal siya
It's still comedy, pero I think nag-grow yung range, sabihin na natin.
Pwede, no?
Nag-grow yung range ng comedy, not just yung hurtful, not just yung slapstick, not just yung with song numbers and funny dances, di ba? Nandiyan na rin yun nga, yung we're coming into yung point of view, yung commentary, yung sense of
self-deprecating
na mga comedies. And I think it's better kasi nagkakaroon tayo ng a wider range of audience na looking for something different. So itong stand-up scene naman na dito sa Baguio City, I mean Comedy Baguio just celebrated its first year anniversary kahapon lang actually.
Biro mo yun, umabot tayo sa 12 months. Hindi ko inaakala rin yun.
So, pwede pala mag 1 year. But can you tell us maybe yung story how Comedy Baguio came about?
I had this parang itch. Started with an itch. I also have an itch right now, pero an actual itch. Pero yung started with an itch noong last 2016 pa na parang ito na yung siguro nasa point ako ng buhay ko na ano pa talagang gusto kong gawin. So without going to details kasi masyadong
hindi to drama
hindi to maalala mo kaya pero I was going into that phase na parang ano pa talagang gusto kong gawin. So, I started to examine myself and kung ano saan ako natutuwa. And, well, ang isa sa mga napansin ko, mas natutuwa ako pag may napapatawa akong tao.
Okay.
And then, itong format ng stand-up comedy, matagal ko nang fina-follow din, matagal ko nang gustong gawin. Wala lang ang avenue sa Baguio, pero may mga napapanood na ako noon sa Comedy Manila, nung time na nagtatrabaho ako sa Manila noon. Nanonood ako, sabi, open mic sa Makati. Natatakot akong sumampa. sobrang lapitan ko kaya itong mga to, sabi ko. Pero natatakot talaga sumamba kasi at the back of my mind, kung gaano kahirap gawin. Yep. So, fast forward 2016, ganyan, I was doing some writing, my own jokes, and then by December of that year, bago mag-end, nagkaroon kami ng party na nakasama ko si Jimberly, si Jerby Villanueva,
Yeah,
the
co-founder of Comedy Baguio, Jerby.
Oo.
Shout out kay Jerby.
Yes, so kasi chismoso si Jerby. Kinukwento ko yung may sinasabi, kinatanong ko ng barkada ko, ano mo balak mong gawin ngayon? Yung kinukwento ko itong stand-up comedy na gusto kong gawin. So narinig niya yun, and he said na, kilala ko rin yung mga taga-comedy man and things like that. So why not, let's form a group, gawin natin yung Comedy Baguio, and let's do this. Tawagin natin, kukunin natin yung support nila. Even then, tumagal pa rin siya eh. Yung pagpaplano namin ng pagbubuo ng grupo. Not until, I think, end of February or early March of the following year, 2017.
Okay.
Na kasama ko yung barkada kong director dito, si Direk Ferdy Balanag.
Mm-hmm.
And naparinig ko na sa kanya yung mga ibang jokes ko. And lasing kami noon, nasa Baguio Craft Brewery kami. Sabi niya, mag-joke ka nga sa harapan kasi may event noon. Okay. Sabi ko, tangina hindi, ayoko. Kasi hindi, parang, di ba, you have that instinct na tangina hindi prepared yung tao. Magsasalita ko ng bullshit dyan. Sabi, hindi pa nga tested yung jokes. Or,
Yep.
Before then, hindi ko alam kung ano yung tested tsaka hindi. Ang alam ko lang, hilaw yung jokes ko. So, yun na yun nangyari. Sabi niya, hindi. Tinawag niya yung may-ari, sila Chris. Tapos, nag-usap-usap, gagawa ng show. And yun na yung nangyari. Pinpoint April 8, which apparently April 8 dapat Sabado yun sa Baguio Craft Brewery, na-move naman sa MOS. Pero kaibigan natin si Edgen, he's a very good supporter of stand-up comedy rin. So April 8, before that, tinawagan na namin yung comedy nila, they said yes, and ito na tayo ngayon.
Yep. April 8 of 2017, the very first show na Comedy Baguio.
Yes.
I was there.
Nanood ka?
Yes, I was an
Oo,
audience.
tama.
Actually, ganun din yung kwento. Much like with you, I'm a board employee. I'm a board employee, and I've been thinking about stand-up for a long time now. I mean, I still remember knowing or actually finding out about stand-up through MP3 files.
Oh,
Diba? Rex Navarrete.
Oo,
Yeah,
yun
Rex
ang
Navarrete.
nagsimula
Shout out to
sa
Sir
atin
Rex.
yan
Good supporter
Si Sir
ng
Rex talaga.
ating mga comedians dito sa Philippines. And just listening to him, just basically a whole recording of just jokes.
Oo.
Diba? Yun yung medyo sobrang bagong idea. Wala pang YouTube. It was not yet as big as it was here in the Philippines. So all we had was his voice, his jokes, and we as a group just listening through speakers. Parang kakaiba, di ba?
Ang first na experience ko kay Rex Navarrete nun was, I saw this ang tawag pa nila, microsite. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. They make this, they downsize websites before para mas mababa yung transfer yata
Kasi
ng data.
hindi kaya ng internet
bandwidth,
connection.
no?
Yeah.
So may flash animation nun and nakalagay Marites and the Super Friends. Yun yung bit ni Rex Navarrete about Marites, a Filipina OFW na kasambahay nila sa
Hired by the Justice League.
Justice League, sa hall ng Justice League.
What the fucking premise?
Ang saya. So, yun pa lang, hindi ko pa nakikita kung sino si Rex. Alam ko lang, Filipino sounding name. Pero nung nakita ko yung DVD, and alam niya man ni Sir Rex to, nung nag-usap kami ng huli, sa bootleg DVD from a cousin of my ex, binigay niya sa akin, and when I popped in the DVD, nakita ko yung act ni Sir Rex.
Yung form itself.
Oh my God, he's a brown Pinoy.
Yep, exactly.
Diba?
As Pinoy as you can get yung itsura niya.
May tuwang siya kasi lumaki siya sa States,
Yep.
pero brown Pinoy, and yung topics niya tungkol sa Pilipino, and papasok sa utak mo na kayang gawin ng Pilipino to, parang ganun, di ba? On a global stage, nagagawa niya, di ba pwede rin pala dito? And then yun na, narinig mo na yung mga iba't ibang mga pangalan, sila Team Tayag,
Yep, yung mga
Alex Calleja, GB Labrador, yung mga yan. And then yun na, the rest is history. Ito na tayo ngayon, ang laki-laking grupo na ng mga stand-up comedians, and tingin ko lalaki pa ng husto with us growing here also from Baguio, sa up north.
Yeah, hopefully nga ganun. Kasi parang one of the key marketing features, marketing. You're a marketing guru.
Hindi, guro yun.
Guro. I'm sorry.
Guro. Dati
Marketing.
po ang guro ng marketing.
Guro. Anyway, isang key feature kasi ng comedy, I think, is innate kasi sa mga Pilipino ang trying to find sense of humor. Di ba? Yung sense of humor.
Part of us making sense of things is pagtatawanan
Through
natin
humor,
yung
di
mga
ba?
bagay. No?
Parang we never have any singular topic na you cannot find a punchline about. Yun yung innate
Kaya
sa
nga ako
mga Pilipino.
nagugulat ngayon pag may mga nagsasabing na-offense sila kasi tangina lahat naman tayong Pinoy. by nature, gagawa, lakas tayo mang-offend, lakas natin mang-okray. Kaya nga nabuhay yung okray comedy scene eh.
Bro, kasi lahat tayo ganun eh.
Ang lakas natin.
Ang lakas nating humirit eh, kung tutuusin, di ba? So, yun, I think it's one of the features ng stand-up comedy that appeals to more and more audiences sa Pilipinas. Just trying to find a way na to laugh it out. Yun yung gusto ng mga Pilipino. We don't want heavy, we don't want something na sad all the time, di ba? Yun ang nahanap natin. We're fun. We're a fun crowd.
Yun nga eh. Although mas mature yung audiences ng Malaysia yata in Singapore. Mature in the sense na mas na-expose sila sa ganitong type of stand-up comedy earlier. Ang nasasabi nila, mas gusto nila yung audiences ng Philippines in general. Kasi ang napapatawa nila talaga locals. Yung mga ibang lugar kasi kailangan expats ang patawanin eh. Expats yung fans ng stand-up comedy.
Kasi yun yung meron na existing sa kanila doon, coming into another country with, of course, with enough resources to watch. So basically, yun din yung hinahanap nilang, kaya medyo, nakita ko nga rin, our comedians dyan sa ibang bansa, they mix in yung Western concepts doon sa mga jokes nila, di ba? Yung ideas ng ganun. Kaya, just to appeal sa audience na yun. Pero here in the Philippines, we're most of the time majority of the audience we're all locals, we're all Filipinos looking for Filipino humor. Yun yung nangyayari.
Kaya nga nakakapag-develop ka ng set mo sa stand-up na purely Filipino, 'di ba? Kasi nagigets naman ng tao. Nagigets nila ng tao na appreciate nila. Yun yung pinakamagandang feeling yun pag na-appreciate nila. Pag hindi, gusto mo na magpakamatay sa stage. Pero when it works, it really works with Filipino audiences. And mahirap talaga patawanin ng Pinoy, sabi nga nila. And experience, and yung mga kwento na rin ng mga mentors natin, 'di ba? Sabi nila, if the first 20 or 30 seconds wala yung punchline mo, usually kumakalas yung audience.
Yep. Makikita mo, and we've experienced that.
Talagang yun nga. Kaya dito sa Baguio, unti-unti natututo naman yung mga tao na appreciate nila
to know how the form works basically. At palaki yung audience, and right now yung Facebook page ng Comedy Baguio is around 2,000 people, right? And for Baguio City, that's already a big crowd just basically noticing yung Comedy Baguio as of now. So, and we did see, and of course, thank you tayo doon sa lahat na pumunta. Doon sa anniversary show ng Comedy Baguio. 3 hours of non-stop laughter. We are not joking. What a pun. We are not joking.
Pero siguro eventually we would attract talaga yung comedy fans ng Baguio. Hindi pa tayo na-expose sa lahat ng pwedeng avenues ng exposure eh. Limited pa yung exposure natin sa mga estudyante, limited pa sa mga talagang yung mga working class, limited pa sa mga trabaho, yung mga white collar na mga empleyado, limited pa eh. So I think as it goes, maybe in the next 12 months, hopefully maabot natin yun, yung second year anniversary. Tingin ko mas marami na yan eh. Mas marami na talaga eh.
No, I think it's getting there, and it's fun to be a part of yung ganun itong scene na to. It's different kasi ang Baguio is more known for its arts and music scene, di ba? Marami talaga yung ganung scene dito. It's a creative city. So basically parang itong stand-up comedy and comedy in general is yung one part of the creative scene na hindi pa
kasama ba tayo doon?
Next year.
Kasama ba tayo doon sa creative scene?
We're not as creative and we're not as beautiful.
Pero yun yatang creative city na award na binigay sa Baguio. Tungkol saan nga ba yun?
It's more of art scene actually, yung ating
hindi arts and crafts.
Mga folk art and ethnic culture.
Okay.
Parang ganun yung main ng creative city na yan, but still of course.
Siguro pag nagjo-joke ako sa stage na nag-wood carving. Hey, I'm creative na parang di ko alam.
Ba kailangan nga ganun sing and dance or folk song comedy. Anyway.
Yun, going back to sinasabi mo nga, natutuwa naman tayo na kahit paano may mga nakaka-gets dito sa Baguio sa ginagawa natin. And sabi nga nung isang parang dyaryo dito, parang na-recognize lang niya, 'di ba? Na yung bar scene daw ng 2017
was stand-up comedy. And we thank you for that. Although hindi namin babanggitin.
Kasi hindi mo rin kami binanggit. Pero
may konti kaming tampo. We're thankful, but it's not enough. Joke lang. Anyway, isang aspect din, I think you've taught marketing, and you've taught marketing. Ito yung isang unique character ng stand-up comedy. It's the other way around. Although we're trying to parang gumawa na magandang product in essence, yung magandang jokes that appeals to everyone. May isang aspect, yung creative aspect ng comedy is actually finding something so bad sa sarili mo and you try to promote that and make that into something funny, di ba? Yun yung isang kakaiba, and I think yun yung isang internal factor na kinakatakutan ng some people who think na comedy is not for them, di ba? Think about it. Kakaiba yung
ang ginanda kasi noon, well, sabi nga nila, narinig ko yung isa sa mga favorite kong quotes of all time, pero hindi ko alam kung sino nagsabi. Sabi nila, parang comedy is a higher form of misery.
Okay.
Sabi nila, comedy is a higher form of misery in the sense na pag kumuha ka ng isang miserable na bagay, pag-usapan yun ng pag-usapan, ikwento mo na ikwento, in the long run, nakakatawa na lang siya.
Trying to get over kung ano yung ayaw mo sa sarili mo. Most of the time, gano'n, di ba? I mean, you're a big guy. So, basically...
Hindi naman nila makikita yan, so okay lang.
Mataba ako! Just look it up. Kailangan nyo ng around mga 50 Mbps na connection para i-download
yung isang picture. Bagal mag-load.
Anyway, pero di ba, you have some jokes, basically fat jokes. Then we have some comedians short jokes about being tall, being short, being dumb, stupid things na ginagawa nila. But being poor, being too rich.
I don't know. Pero marami, kasi mga lalaki, no? Marami, joke tungkol sa maliit na titi.
Yep, yung mga ganong premises. Just
Can I say titi here?
Yep.
Titi, I just said titi.
Yep. There you go, titi. Anyway, di ba? Di ba, just trying to find something so bad sa sarili mo that you can use it as a punchline. It's weird.
I think it connects, kung gusto mo talaga yung marketing aspect niya, yung side ng marketing na yun, kung ba't ganun yung ka-weird yung nangyayari. Marketing kasi is about relatability. 'Di ba? And usually nakaka-relate tayo sa mga bagay na nakikita natin yung sarili natin, it mirrors us, or it mirrors yung image na gusto natin. That's why I think branding, although pinag-aralan ko yan and I practiced branding for so many years, I think branding is hindi ko naman sasabihin masama, no? Pero napaka-misleading na tool sa marketing. Branding nung umpisa started out as as a way to make choices easier. 'Di ba? Imagine mo pagpasok mo sa isang grocery, puro puti yung box ng sabong pangligo. Walang brand. Anong kukunin mo? Anong, 'di ba?
Yung nag-iisa na nag-stand out basically.
Oo, 'di ba? So, kailangan nila ng brand para sabihin na nag-stand out kami. Ito yung kakaiba sa amin, 'di ba? They differentiate from each other. Yun ang problema sa branding ngayon and sa marketing. Nakikita kong problema is tinatago nila yung hindi na sila totoo.
Just trying to create something na sellable na lang basically, parang
diba?
not an identity. Not an identity but basically kung ano yung would sell.
Ang problema, yung image na yung binibenta nila, yung idea behind it, pero yung product support. Ganun, diba?
So from
it doesn't
titi
deliver
to support. Anyway.
So kaya siguro ma-appeal ang stand-up comedy and yung topics niya about self-deprecation. Yun nga, yung mga ganung bagay, kung ano yung masama sa atin, i-highlight natin, gawin natin nakakatawa. Kasi hindi magawa ng tao yung sarili niyang pagtawa yung mga bagay na yun.
Pero there's something relatable dun sa sinasabi ng tao sa harap. To
when you see someone na, ay tayo na, okay lang palang pagtawanan.
Like if you're the same size, the same height, let's say na may joke siya about that, then you also experience it. You try to actually laugh. It's not actually laughing at the person, pero agreeing with the funny side nung situation. Which is really fine. But as a matter of kasi a lot of people here listening to the podcast might be interested in the process. They might be creatives looking at, or some like me, bored employee trying to find an avenue to do another.
Or bored single moms.
Baka may mga... Yes, you.
Bored single
yes,
moms.
Yes,
you. How are you?
Hi.
Basta.
Anyway, di ba, tell us about yung process mo of actually going through the process or finding a joke to tell on stage. Meron ka bang any type of process?
Kasi yung tinuro sa atin, buti nga may mga ganito na yun, may mga nauna na nung nabuo yung stand-up comedy scene sa Metro Manila noon, and then years yan, natira na ba ako nila Mr. Rex Navarrete and the others, yung mga pioneers sila Team Tayag. And I think na-formalize, I'm not sure, na nabuo yung comedy scene sa Manila with a group known as Comedy Cartel. And then, from there, nagkaroon ng isa pang grupo, which is Comedy Manila. Basically, just also the comedians of Comedy Cartel doing a production outfit sana. Pero now, the dominant brand is Comedy Manila. So, yung nagawa nilang yun since, I think, 2006 pa ba to? 2005?
That's a lot. 12 years. I think yung kwento ni Alex, the show was 2007 sila nag-start.
Oo, 2007 na si Alex. 10 years na si Alex technically pero ginagawa na yan years before pa raw. So, buti na lang may mga ganun tayong tao na nag-pave ng way sa stand-up. Sila yung mga nag-trial and error, sila yung mga nadapa noon para yung mga gusto sumunod ngayon. Look guys, ito yung nangyari sa amin. Ganito yung nakita namin formula. So may formula siya, may pattern siya, pero they're not imposing it in a way na ikakahon ka nila doon. So meron siyang basic na formula, yung setup, premise, setup, punchline. Sinasabi nga nila. So may premise, yun yung ginagalawang mong mundo, may setup ka, yun yung true na statement, and then yung punchline, yun yung babali dun sa true na statement para lumabas yung emotional laughter dun sa taong sinasabihan mo. Diba? Yun siya. So, take for example, this one, yung isa sa mga paborito kong jokes ni Ryan Rems nung nakaraan.
Yep, shout out to Sir Rems.
Ryan Rems, the champion of Funny One Season 1.
Rock and Roll to the World, which actually somehow also bolted din yung fame ng stand-up. Kasi everyone knows him.
2015.
Yep, everyone knows him.
Pumutok ang stand-up comedy, no?
So the joke...
Iba rin yung style niya. Ano siya, one-liner siya. Yung joke niya, ganito, sabi niya, sabi nila, mas magaling si Batman kaysa kay Robin. And do you agree? Parang ganito, pinaparaphrase ko lang kasi hindi ko alam yung exact words, pero parang sino mas magaling, si Batman o si Robin? And then the audience would say syempre, si Batman. Sabi niya, I disagree. So, from that, the premise is concocted na Batman and Robin ang pinag-uusapan natin.
Everyone believes Batman is better than Robin, basically.
So, sabi niya gano'n, ito yung setup niya gano'n, I believe Robin is better because when Batman fights, he needs a utility belt, the Batmobile, and gadgets. And then when Robin fights, he only needs Revicon. Revicon lang, tol! Si Robin. May amino acids.
No one would expect that.
Wala naka-expect. Yun yung binali niya. I thought all the time we were talking about Robin, the sidekick of Batman. Yun pala si Robin Padilla na may commercial ng Revicon. So yun yung nakakatawa doon. Very basic siya, very bare yung, actually very simple yung delivery ng joke. Pero nakakatawa siya kasi it follows that basic rule, that basic format. Yung premise, setup, and then punchline. So, until now, yun yung ginagamit natin na kahit long format siya, kahit kahit obscene na joke, or kahit na, yung medyo outlandish na yung mga nangyayari doon sa joke mo. Diba, mga nagsasalitang mangga, ganyan.
True story.
True story. Yun pa rin yung fina-follow mong format to get the laughter out of the audience. Sa akin, wala naman akong personal na I base it from my experience talaga. Wala akong parang sinusubscribean na parang steps paano
process.
So, yan, maganda nakakatulong pag may nangyari nakakatawa sa iyo or pag may nakita kang bagay sa isang lugar or bagay na patong sa mesa, nakakatawa sa kanya.
Just a matter of parang observing yung surrounding mo and just trying to find something funny dun sa normal na bagay.
Normal na bagay. Pero ang importante dun is you make a stamp on your identity, you stamp your identity on that joke by siguro presenting that point of view from your eyes. Pakita mo sa audience, ba't nakakatawa sa mata mo tong bagay na tong nangyayaring to.
Which is actually kuminsan normal sa ating lahat especially for Filipinos, 'di ba? Just even with the most serious of issues, itong tokhang, itong political uproar, itong mga issues regarding inflation and all that, there's still jokes coming out from people. Serious matters, and there's still jokes coming out from people about it. Diba? So it's actually innate sa atin as a culture to find something funny, and yun yung part of the process that we're trying to, let's say, abuse to make yung ating jokes on stage. So
siguro nga natural na magpatawa ang mga Pinoy Pero then again, I believe na this art form, stand-up comedy, is not for everyone.
Yeah, it is not.
Ang hirap niya kasi.
And there are
Ang hirap niya.
some things na hindi nagigets if there are anyone there na interested to actually do stand-up comedy and think na it's a thing for them. Merong hardship. I mean,
Oo,
di ba?
meron.
Merong hardship. It's not all laughs all the time even if we do jokes. It's a serious matter. Sabi nga natin na na making jokes is a serious matter.
Oo.
Di ba? It's true. It's so
Hindi
much.
biro magpatawa.
Hindi biro magpatawa. Sabi ni Jetro Sandico, shout out sa
Hindi raw
kasama
biro
natin
magpatawa.
doon. Hindi biro magpatawa. And actually, merong level of difference siya from other kinds of performances, di ba?
Oo.
Parang when you do bands, when you do music, you're not alone on stage for the first the first part. You're not alone on stage, and also you're loud enough not to actually hear any reaction from the audience. It's also different from some place wherein they're supposed to be listening all throughout, even in complete silence. You're set with your script. You have actors to play with and all that. Pero sa stand-up, ang intention mo is to get the reaction, di ba?
From the audience.
Yun ang...
And intended reaction mo, don't mistake us, ang intended reaction mo is laughter.
It's laughter. It should
Comedy
be
pa rin to eh.
loud, boisterous laughter. Parang yun ang
Kung
habol
hindi mo
natin.
patawa yung audience mo, anong ginagawa mo sa harapan?
Yep, exactly. So parang yun yung difference with other stage forms is you're trying to get an exact reaction and you need to hear and see that reaction from your
Mahirap
audiences.
palabasin ang ang tawa. Mahirap palabasin ang tawa. Yun nga siguro, it's an art form na yung engagement ng audience napakalaki.
Yun yung important part.
Oo,
To engage
napakalaki.
them and to actually get them, yung ating term na makuha mo yung audiences is the very base nung pagbato mo ng joke.
Yung ibang art form na pagbabanda, pagsasayaw, pwedeng ambient siya eh. Pwedeng nandyan lang siya sa periphery, na-entertain ka pa rin, natutuwa pa rin yung tumutugtog, kahit diba, palakpakan mo na lang siya sa huli or kahit nag-uusap kayo habang tumutugtog siya, kumakanta siya, okay lang sa kanya. Diba? And then we appreciate it. Pero this one, kung mag-usap kayo, wala na. Hindi mo na gets yung joke.
Yep,
Diba?
exactly. Yun ang basic rules when it comes to stand-up comedy. Is basically listen. Listen to the setup, listen to the premise, and if you don't get the punchline, then you're not laughing.
Yun yung problema.
Yun ang yun yung point nun. And it's very hard on the comedians. Diba? Parang sobrang hirap para sa comedians kasi in the process of making yung jokes, pag may naisip kang punchline, you're on your own. Ang mahanap mo nakakatawa does not always apply.
Tama,
Diba?
tama.
So parang yung point of view, you're trying to dalhin yung point of view mo, yung funny point of view, what you find funny, sa mga taong hindi mo kilala.
Oo. Yun din, isa pa yun.
Diba?
Yun ang hindi magets ng maraming tropa natin at mga kakilala natin or kahit yung mga audience na nanonood sa atin sa mga open mic. Nakakatawa naman ako eh. Pwede kong gawin yan.
Yun yung basic
I think
premise eh.
being nakakatawa sa mga inuman, that's one thing.
That's a good start.
Oh,
Sabihin
that's a
na
good
natin.
start, di ba? Pero what others don't realize is napapatawa mo yan kasi gets ka agad ng mga kaibigan mo.
Kilala ka nila, they know your ideas, they know yung perspective mo sa
paano ka
buhay.
mag-isip, ano ka, di ba?
Now bring it to someone, somewhere, kung saan
Na hindi ka talaga 100% total stranger.
total stranger in a different place, in a place where you will not go,
Tama,
sabihin na
tama.
natin mga ganun. Just try to bring your humor there. Kasi yun yung mahirap.
In the first 30 to 40 seconds, napakilala mo na yung sarili mo, gets nila kung saan ka nanggagaling at saan yung point of view mo. At the same time, napatawa mo na rin sila. Diba? Dapat ganun eh. 30, 40 seconds, ganyan, dapat nabigay mo na yung punchline na una.
Yep. Pag yun pala yung pinakamahirap. We talked about that dun sa yung sinasabi mga process na tinuturo sa atin ng ating mga mentors sa Comedy Manila and all yung ating mga nakasama pa na basically your best joke should be your first joke.
Oo, kasi
diba?
you open strong. And then, siguro yung second best joke mo would be your last.
No, and we do this,
closing.
we say this dun sa mga workshops that we've conducted with Comedy Baguio. Also yung mga nag-participate, they try to do it. Pero it's not as easy as it sounds. None of it is easy as it sounds. Kasi if you're a performer now, you still feel stage fright, stand-up comedy is a different level of stage fright.
Iba siya. Tsaka every time, hindi nawawala yung kaba.
Every single time, even if yung set mo would have been 2, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years mo lang ginagawa, there will still be isang lugar, isang group ng tao who will not even flicker sa punchline mo. Some might get offended, some will complain, some will not understand you at all. Iba yung stand-up eh, kasi it does not really cater sa lahat. All your jokes mo will not always get yung reaction na hinihingi mo, but you have to do it.
Oo.
You have to
Pero
do
tingin ko pag in time mag-i-improve yan eh. Kung nakakatawa talaga yung joke mo, tatawanan ng tao eh, regardless kung makaka-relate sila in a way or not. Pero ganun din, in time mag-i-improve din yung writing skills mo.
Yeah, it is. It's a process
Paggawa
of
mo ng
practice
jokes.
basically.
Oo. Yun yung hindi nakikita ng mga tao na minsan, kasi we have this whole curated lifestyle na nakikita natin sa social media eh. Andiyan ang Facebook, andiyan ang YouTube, andiyan ang Instagram, and ang nakikita natin dyan, sikat si ganyan, viral si ganito, sikat na si ganyan, and he's doing stand-up comedy, she's doing stand-up comedy. Pero hindi nila alam yung years na inabot at hirap na inabot ng taong to para maabot yung nakikita nila ngayon na finished product on screen, on their phones, di ba?
On YouTube or even live na setups. I mean, for example nga, yung mga kasama natin or mga mentors natin sina Sir Alex Calleja, GB Labrador, when they do their 20, 40, 1-hour sets, you think na parang nag-isipan lang niya yan and ginawa niya yung set niya and all that.
And that's the beauty of stand-up talaga. Really skilled stand-up comedians like Alex Calleja and GB Labrador, those two, years na yung material nila, nasulat na nila, na-memorize nila. Pero the way they deliver it on stage, parang naiisip pa lang nila nung time na yun. Yung sinabi rin sa akin ni Alex noon eh.
You feel na parang, even if you hear it so many times, because it's a joke, it's still funny. Yun yung point eh. You know it's a joke, it's funny. Wala nang
parang
ibang
napaka-candid yung delivery nila on stage. Hindi siya parang canned and memorized na script, di ba?
Whenever I hear sina Sir GB, sina Sir Alex, there's still something different sa kanilang performance every time na nilalabas nila. And I think yun yung isang factor about it is watching stand-up comedy live is very different from actually watching it on YouTube or Netflix now, di ba? Ibang-iba kasi may level of energy.
Yung
May
energy pa lang,
energy
iba
na binibigay ang bawat isang stand-up comedian. Every one of us, like even as a Comedy Baguio, di ba? Meron tayong iba-ibang levels of energy for each comedian na we try to mix and match and all of that. And it only resonates pag nandun ka on stage or inside the venue and you hear it for the first time or for the second time. Saka mo na marirealize how the joke actually appeals to you.
Diba? Iba yung vibe talaga pag nandun live, you're watching it live. And sinasabi rin natin to para bumili siya ng ticket sa mga shows natin. Wag puro YouTube. Nakang puta.
Wala naman kami kinikita dun eh. Anyway, wala kaming YouTube monies.
Ayun, going back to that, yung process na yun, ang daming hindi na-agets nun. Isa sa mga pinakamahalagang process ng stand-up comedy is writing.
Yep, yung writing. Let's talk about that.
Write.
Talk about writing. Inisip kasi din ng mga sa mga tao. Kasi let's go back din dun sa alam ng comedy ng mga tao na it's scripted or it's either insult comedy. Na it just comes naturally na wit. It's all about wit. It's all about the moment dun sa mga stand-up comedy na napanood nila. But dito sa ating form ng stand-up comedy, it's writing a joke and then delivering it on stage basically, di ba? So, tell us, ano yung mga sa'yo, for you, yung mga nakakatulong just to build up yung writing mo and how you go about building a joke.
Naglalagay ako unang-una yung kung ano yung nakakatawa sa akin. Nakakatawa siguro yung nakakatawa yung pagiging mataba. Masakit sa akin magiging mataba. Again, isa yun sa mga parang isa yun sa parang insecurity mo pero actually nakakatawa siya pag nakikita ko doon sa point of view ng tao na nang-aasar sa akin, yung tao nakakatawa. Then I try to twist it around, put in the premise and then put in the punchline bakit nakakatawa sa kanya. So, yung mga yon, iba't ibang versions yan na nakasulat sa notebook ko. I mean, depende sa iyo yan eh. It's either nakasulat handwritten sa notebook mo, naka-type sa laptop mo, or naka-type sa phone mo, 'di ba? Pero it has to be written. And ang advice nga ng mga mentors natin noon is, and I think I agree with them, you have to write your jokes verbatim muna, lalo pag bago ka.
Yeah, just basically write it down as you would say it.
As you would say it, word for word. Kasi sakit ng stand-up comedian yan na pag if you don't write it word for word, you try to grope for words on stage.
No.
And usually yung ganong klaseng pagkaharap ng salita, minsan hindi nakakatawa yung salita. May mga ganun din eh. Or minsan wala sa meter yung salita. Alam mo yun, wala sa rhythm. It fucks up the joke. It fucks up the joke real bad na hindi magigets ng tao ano na nakakatawa doon. Kasama yun sa delivery. So you have to write it first. You have to memorize. And sabi nga ng isang kaibigan natin si Mac Navarez, he does that still to this day. Ang 6 years na niyang ginagawa to pero he still opens his joke book, his own notebook with jokes, and then he memorizes again, papasadahan niya yung mga jokes niya. Kasi, for him, pag memorize mo yung set mo, or memorize mo yung joke mo, mas madali mong laruin on stage.
Yeah. Yung maghanap ng bagong tags, as we call it.
Mas madali mo
right then and there.
Kung saan nag-react yung audience on a party, hindi ka mawawala dun sa delivery mo ng joke. Kasi memorize mo yun eh. Diba? Front to back, diba? Left to right, memorize mo. Kahit nakapikit ka, kahit, diba? Memorize mo yung joke. Ganun na ganun yung kila Alex Calleja and kila GB Labrador. Lahat ng idol natin, sila Victor Anastasio, Red Aulero, James Caraan, Nolong Balinan, Ryan Rems, yung mga yan, pare. Ganun na ganun sila. And you see them still doing open mic.
Yep, every single time. Yun yung baka napapansin ng ating anyone who have seen us live dito sa open mic sa Mo, sa Concoction, sa Black, dito sa Baguio City, and maybe also watch yung open mic show sa Manila. Yung hindi naman sa suplado po kami. Pero we do spend time going through our jokes before the show, di ba? Akala kasi nila at the onset, makita nyo kaming aligaga, sa kanyang corner and all of that. You do see us maybe entertaining each other or may ganun. Pero but it's part of the show. It's actually getting down to business dun sa set mo for that night.
Memorize mo yung set mo,
diba?
Nagsulat ka ng bago, thinking what might work or not. Pero at the back of your brief, basang-basa na sa pawis.
Yeah, kasi you don't know.
Kabado ka na.
You don't know what's gonna happen. Kahit na hawak mo na yung best set of your life, you do not know the audience, you do not know the opportunity, or kung ano yung scenario na nangyari doon, or kung ano mangyayari sa jokes mo. It's a gamble every time. Diba? Sa gamble every time. Nakita rin natin yan doon sa ating sa mga ating mga boss dyan sa Comedy Manila. Diba? Every single one of them, a small notebook, one little corner, just jotting down kung ano naman yung naisip nila. Nakita ko pa si Nonong at one time, resibo, writing down jokes, man.
Setlist niya, pare.
Diba? Resibo, meron pa one time, meron lang siya nakitang old printed ad sa labas ng bar, just took it, folded it in half and made a notebook. What the hell?
Yun yung ginawa niyang nagsulatan niya.
Yung necessity to write is isang importanteng aspect ng comedy, and you will not survive without it. Diba? If you do wanna do stand-up comedy.
Hindi pwedeng, I don't know, siguro superhuman kapag sinabi mong, sige, gagawa nila on jokes on the fly.
And we've heard that many times na.
Fuck you. No.
We've heard it many times na.
Pero why not try? Why not try and test? And that's the second most important thing. After writing your joke, memorizing it, siguro by heart, you have to test it on an audience.
Yes, deliver
it in front of them. Kasi, alam mo yun, hindi mo ang kanta siguro magandang malaman mo, ang kanta, alam mo maganda. Kahit ikaw lang yung nakikinig sa isang buong room, na mag-isa mo lang, shit, maganda tong kantang ginawa ko. Alam mo, kasi it's technical that way. Pero ang joke, hindi mo never mo malalaman maganda na at least testing mo sa harap ng audience.
Yep, with other people. Marami talagang bagay na we find funny sa ating sarili, pero it's never sure. It's never sure sa ano na yun. So, isa pang pwede na pag-usapan is, of course, originality. When it comes to stand-up comedy. Marami kasi in this age na lahat ng bagay na share sa Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all of that. We see a lot of people just making funny stuff online, etc. with no attribution. Pero ano yung talagang essence ng originality when it comes to stand-up comedy?
Sa akin kasi, ang dami na nga ganun ngayon. Yung sabi nga nila, hindi naman talagang may iwasan yun because of parallel thinking.
Yep.
And nag-amplify na lang natin na, hindi naisip na ganyan yun. Kasi meron ng internet.
Yep.
Dati hindi natin alam na naisip na ni Big Soto to dahil hindi naman niya sinasabi sa Twitter. May Twitter ba si Big Soto?
I think so.
Dahil si Joey De Leon siguro. Diba? Hindi natin alam na nakakatawang nasabi natin ng Joey De Leon kasi hindi naman natin nabasa sa Twitter yun eh.
Yep.
Nalaman na lang natin sa movie, sabi, pucha, hindi nyo inisip ko, di ba? Parang ganun. Pero hindi mawawala yun, yung parallel thinking, and eventually magkakapareho rin yung mga jokes kung sakali. Pero yun nga sabi nila, hukayin mo pa deeper yung joke.
Yeah, I think yun din sinasabi sa atin with our friends sa Comedy Manila, Jeps Galion
si Jeps, sabi niya ganun eh.
Just to name a few people who've been helping us in the process na to, na we're doing stand-up, na Although merong pare-parehong experiences, pare-parehong premise, yung personal point of view mo is still a personal point of view. Sa'yo lang pwedeng manggaling yung point of view or yung punchline doon sa isang joke. Kaya even if it sounds similar, merong aspect ng sarili mo na sa'yo lang, di ba?
That's why it's very important to let the audience know kung sino ka.
Introduce yourself to your comedy.
Yun siya. Ako, I come across to now as ano nga ba? Maliban sa pagiging mataba ko at saka may balbas ako, that's the first thing that you see. I come up as someone na may tatay na, may mga anak, pero he doesn't know how to handle things with his children, especially their generation. Marami akong hindi maintindihan sa generation talaga ng millennials, and that's not a joke, that's true. Sometimes I struggle. Sometimes I struggle. Talaga, nung kailan lang yun, nag-chat kami ng mga ibang comedians natin sa Manila. May naglagay ng GLHF.
Okay.
What the fuck is that? Kamali ka ba? Typo ba to? Ano ba to? Good luck, have fun pala ibig sabihin nun.
GLHF.
So, I'm an old fart, that's why. 37 and gano'n, GLHF. What the hell? Nangangawa ako doon yung pala, totoo palang acronym yun.
Yep. And for any one of you who don't know, si Israel actually already wrote articles using a typewriter. See?
Oh shit, no.
You see that?
Ang
And there will be some of you people na nakikinig ito who do not even know what a typewriter is. Di ba? So imagine that. Yung generation gap is a very big and you use that for as a premise for introducing yourself.
Ribbon nun eh.
See? A ribbon. A black ribbon.
May red siya sa ilalim.
Kuminsan may.
Typewriter ang puta.
So meron, yun nga, it's a matter of personal experience. Again, dealing with millennials, being a father of millennials right now, you have 2 kids.
I have 2 kids!
Anyway, teenagers for that fact. And yun, di ba, doon ka nagbe-base. And a lot of people, like you, have children right now who might have the same experience, who might have the same problems, etc. But magkaiba kayo ng perspective. So, doon nanggagaling yung originality when it comes to identifying kung anong nakakatawa para sa'yo.
There's this flow sa set ko na sometimes I ridicule I show them how ridiculous yung mga ginagawa doon. Pero it also comes back to me.
Not understanding.
Not understanding that. And then, kung i-compare ko, ridiculous din tayo noon. Parang ganun di ba? So, it's a full circle type na realization. So, after mo, sulat, practice mo, rewrite, yun.
Rewrite. Rewrite. How many times do we rewrite a single joke?
Ang isang joke daw, to find it really strong, dapat nasa pag ang opening joke mo at saka ang closing joke mo, dapat nasa 80 to 90% laughter.
Of the audience. Looking at or estimating yung audience mo, and you get 80 to 90% as you're saying, it's a good joke. It's a strong joke.
It's a strong joke. Tapos yung daw mga 60 to 70% laughter naman daw in between yung mga jokes. Okay, yun. Ang lakas ng set mo pag ganun. So, kaya kailangan mo siyang i-write to get that kind of laughter from your audience. And then maliban sa pagka-rewrite mo yan, pinapractice mo na rin siya. At the same time, so practice. You're building muscle memory. By the time na mailagay mo na sa isang page show, which is yun yung difference. Open mic is free. Page show, you buy tickets to watch a show. The joke is consistent, is guaranteed to get some laughs, diba? Or to get laughs at that range, yung sinasabi nga natin. So, mahirap siyang proseso, matagal siyang proseso. Pasalamat lang tayo na buhay pa tayo after 12 months. It's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy yung nangyayari sa atin sa Baguio. Basically, we would like to have more comedians sana to join us.
Yeah, exactly. One aspect din ng comedy is yung diversity, di ba? Yun yung hinahanap natin na although right now yung roster ng Comedy Baguio, merong differences bawat isang comedian. We still need more.
Gusto ko talaga maghanap ng ganun pa.
We are a bunch of dicks.
Oo.
Not in figurative
Oo.
sense.
Literal.
Literal. We're all men. We're a bunch of
maganda,
dicks.
Huwag ganun, di ba? Pag may babae tayo,
Yeah, we need
comedians.
even
Sabihin mo.
gay, lesbian comedians.
Oo.
Yung perspective matters. We need to hear yung
Ibang-iba yun,
humor
sigurado
ninyo.
ako.
Oo, we need to see that, and we're self-promoting right now, pero we want to invite people, di ba? To
Oo,
come in
oo
and try
naman.
open mics, and it's free. Although you need to at least maybe try to go through a workshop just to hasain ng konti yung form, yung
Siguro just to answer some questions that I may have before going on stage. Pero the best teacher talaga is being on stage.
yeah, just trying it out, just diving
Ganun
in.
yung sa'yo eh. Ganun yung nangyari sa'yo.
Yep.
Job joined us April 8, nagsimula kami 2017.
Yeah, just watch the show.
He watched the show and then the following day, hapon, nagkaroon ng workshop facilitated by Mr. GB.
I asked kung pwede akong sumali
Oo.
through Jerby. I've known Jerby since college, so I asked.
Oo.
Then I was there.
GB Labrador was teaching us or commenting on the sets and the jokes. And then that exact night,
yep.
sumampa ka na sa stage.
Yep.
Ganun lang yun.
Yeah, exactly. Just do it.
Do it, pare.
Just do it. Yun yung I think yung hesitation even at any given point of life, whether career, love life, yung hesitation stops you from anything, accomplishing anything.
Oo.
Basically, and yun nga yung nangyari sa akin, and matter of fact or trivia, after nung first night ko doing it in Baguio Craft Brewery, none of those jokes ever made it out again.
Wala na ba?
None of them are used on stage right now.
Ever again.
Ever
again.
again.
Pinaon mo na sa limot pala.
Ladies and gentlemen, comedy.
Yeah, totoo yun. Yung hesitation, minsan yung nag-hinder sa atin. Just gawin mo lang.
Yeah, anything, any aspect of life, hesitation stops you from accomplishing it. And again,
Pero
stand-up comedy.
it's not, I also, naman talaga, I acknowledge yung sinasabi ng nakakatakot. Kasi nga, ano ba yun? Number 1 or number 2 na fear yung public speaking?
Public speaking probably is number 1.
Number one.
Basically, being in front of an
people.
audience that you don't know, or
Yun
sometimes you even know, just performing is malaking fear ng lahat ng tao. It's normal.
Some people would prefer to die than to speak in front of an audience siguro.
Probably.
Ganun nakakatakot
Or you can
siya.
try to die in front of an audience.
Well, it happens from time to time, dying in front of an audience. Pero, yun. It's public speaking per se, pero you do it every week. In our case, it's twice a week, di ba?
Every week,
Sa Comedy Baguio.
trying to find yung
Yung
joke.
pa lang, pare, nakakatakot na. Pero masaya. Masaya siya. There's no other feeling na makukuha mo yung mapatawa mo isang complete stranger. Makapagbigay ka ng saya na ganun, ibang klase.
Which is yung main goal of comedy in essence, in general, is yun nga, magpasaya ka naman ng tao. Which is hard to do and needed actually right now. Di ba? Yun yung isang magandang part ng doing stand-up comedy, and much of it I enjoy really. So yung just trying to find a way to make people laugh, and at least for a moment's time, in 5 minutes time.
Yun.
Di ba?
Buti nga nabanggit mo yung
5 minutes time, just try to find an escape.
Yun
An escape from
isa rin
whatever.
yung importante kaya tayo nagpa-practice sa open mic. We have to
We'll talk about time.
inside yung time natin. We usually give open micers, yung first timers, 3 minutes of original jokes.
Original joke. 3 minutes of
3
original
minutes.
jokes
Just
to perform on stage.
3 minutes is a lifetime. It's
You
an
don't-
eternity pag hindi ka tinatawanan ng tao sa harapan.
Exactly. You never know how long 3 minutes is
Until
until
wala kang makuhang tawa. Wala kang marinig.
ang term natin doon is you bomb on stage.
you bomb
Bobomba
on
ka
stage.
sa stage. Kung bumobomba ka in 3 minutes, it feels like yung first
30
time
years.
mong makita yung crush mo nung high school, tinry mo siya nilapitan, tapos nakaapa ka ng tae. Tapos you don't know what you're going to do after that, basically. Yun ang pakiramdam ng pagbobomba.
Grabe to. Mas malamig. Magkakaroon ka ng malamig na
Pawis. Hindi mo alam kung bababa ka na ba. Do you just turn off the mic and run?
Yung mga ganun,
Iiyak ka. Pwede ka bang umiyak?
Marami na trauma na ganun ng mga open micers and mga comedians. Pero you have to be in within your time. Kasi it's very important number one, to train you to respect the time of others also.
Yep, exactly.
Usually, hindi lang naman ikaw yun nandun. What you see in YouTube is, 1 hour special. No. Oh, 1 hour special niya kasi 20 years na niyang ginagawa yan. Ikaw kasi simula mo, wala kang karapatan mag 1 hour special.
And tell us na wing it for whatever time you're given.
Pare. Ganun yun. We try to tighten our sets. When we say tighten our sets, gusto namin lahat ng bitawan naming punchline, tatawanan ng tao. And the only way to do that is within your time, lahat ng bibitawan mo is na ano mo na na-practice mo na, natanggal mo na yung mga setup na mahaba, alam mo yung mga boring parts, natanggal mo na nabago mo na yung punchline na mas nakakatawa na siya.
Yep.
And then that's how you arrange your set of jokes into a real set within 3 minutes or 5 minutes. And yun na. Yun na yun.
And to be exact, meron tayong mga tranche, ano ba tawag natin, levels when it comes to doing stand-up comedy. Not a lot of people know this, diba, na when you're starting, they give you 3 minutes. If you're getting there, you get 5, extend your time up to 7. We have 10, 15, 20, and then 30, 1 hour. Yun yung talagang solid sets na and experience basically. So, when people hear about it, parang hindi, asking the audience themselves, diba, hindi naman nila nare-realize how long you actually do it. As long as they're laughing, it feels fast, it feels fun. 3 minutes or 5 minutes or even 1 hour, it doesn't matter. Pero kung bumobomba ka, it's a lifetime, goddammit.
And damang-dama mo rin. Maniwala ka sa damang-dama mo rin yung
It's a lifetime. At hindi nyo mararamdaman yun if you not try. But again, this is life, guys. If you don't try or you don't feel the pressure or you don't fail, well, where are you going then?
Oo nga, no? Hindi, maganda rin to na paraan, yung stand-up comedy. Marami siya matutulong sa buhay mo. Ito pa isa napansin ko it's ego and it's not ego. Hindi ko alam kung nag-gets nyo, pero you have to have that certain amount of ego.
Yep.
Or belief in yourself.
Confidence. In a basic level of confidence.
Na para gawin ito, to stand in front of an audience. At the same time, you have to curtail your ego. Kasi gusto
to take yung kung anong mangyayari.
Alam mo yun, parang hindi kailangan mong pakinggan yung mga tao talaga. Kung saan nanggagaling yung tawa, kung anong tinatawanan nila parte ng joke mo. Kasi kung hindi, wala. Nagdadada ka lang sa harapan pa. Ay, grabe. Ibang klase yung nagawa sa akin ng stand-up comedy. Yung kayabangan ko siguro, inihian, inapakan, tinadyakan, binugbog,
sinaksak, tinaihan, tapos pinakita yung picture sa nanay mo. Ganun.
Ito po yung nangyari sa anak nyo.
Yun, exactly. 3 minutes ng pagbobomba, that's how it feels.
Pare. Ganun siya.
But it's a good builder of basically your persona, your humanity. To know na meron kang things that you need to handle strongly. I mean, on a personal level, I found stand-up as a way to actually improve yung pakikitungo sa tao. Not only presentation and all that, kasi meron kang level of pagtatansya, may level ka ng delivery ng sarili mo and all of that. It's a good training for people who think na they need to improve yung kanilang personality. Even their personality. It's a good training for that. And
pero don't get us wrong. Maaring, you train yourself to do yung interpersonal skills na yan.
Yeah.
Kung paano ka makitungo. Pero deep inside, the mind of a comedian, lahat ng comedian, gago.
Yep.
Lahat tayo, judgmental. Kasi doon tayo nakakuha na nakakatawa eh.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba? If you don't judge, pare, how can you impose yung point of view mo? Yung humor mo kung di ka mag-judge, di ba? Parang
exactly. Sabi nga, we're just a bunch of dicks and a bunch of assholes at the same time. Look at that.
Pero, it goes to that part, again, of stand-up comedy na you have to be likable on stage.
Yep. Merong relatability.
And likability, no?
Likability is important.
Nakaka-relate yung tao sa'yo. At saka gusto ka nila sa stage. Kung hindi ka nila magustuhan sa stage, kahit ang ganda ng jokes mo, tangina mo, hindi ka makakuha ng tawa. Alam mo yun? Parang,
parang hindi mo marirealize na when you're in front, you're so far from your audience. Kahit na nandyan lang sila sa mismong tapat mo, marirealize mo kung gaano kalayo ka sa kanila when you step on stage.
Pare.
Diba? At unti-unti, if you make them laugh, you're drawing them in closer and closer and closer until the end of your set, naka-group hug na kayo. Yun yung pakiramdam nun. Yun yung mga magandang picture ng kung paano pakiramdam ng doing stand-up comedy and doing it good. Either they're farther and farther away, nalulunod ka na on stage,
Or
you're getting
you're
closer
drawing
and
them
closer
in.
together.
Oo.
Kaya it's a fun
It's
thing.
the best tool to draw them in is of course pagtawanan mo yung sarili mo.
Yep.
Doon papasok ang self-deprecation.
Just
Diba?
knowing na you need to attack yourself, then attack whatever
Oo.
idea na gusto mong gawa ng joke, whatever perspective of other people na gusto mong pagtawanan din, but it has to start with the self basically.
Tingin ko rin ganun eh. Pag alam nilang ng tao na pwede ka nilang pagtawanan, kasi pinagtatawanan mo yung sarili mo, lahat ng sabihin mo pwede na nilang pagtawanan.
No, kasi
Gets mo yun?
marirealize sila na
ganun eh.
kaya niya, nakakatawa yung kwento niya about himself. Tapos nakakatawa rin yung kwento
Sinabi
niya
niya
about
tungkol-
other people. Ganun, yun
ganun
yung
siya
basic concept ng ano eh. Kasi you're opening yourself up basically para malaman nila na, see, tinatawanan ko sarili ko. Now, tawanan nyo naman yung idea ko.
Ideas ko.
Diba? So, it's a nice way of actually also knowing yourself. What the hell? It's the best way to know yourself.
Introspection na nagagawa ng stand-up
How many times
comedy.
na we start trying to find jokes by reflecting on ano yung problema natin?
Oo.
Di ba?
Ay, puta.
There are a lot of biglang, it's too dark.
Man, naiyak na ako, man.
Puta,
Diba?
wait, what?
Pero nakakatawa nga yun. Ganun talaga yun. Doon talaga nagsisimula yun eh. Kung mahina-hina ang loob mo, hindi ka makakagawa ng joke tungkol sa sarili mo at sa mga problema mo, di ba?
Yun na yung inaano natin is just trying to find something funny about yourself. But let's take a break from all this talk and we'll try to play a game.
Okay. Akala ko may sponsors ka.
Hindi, wala. Yeah,
Kala magko-commercial tayo.
how I
May
wish.
sponsor to.
How I wish. Sabi nga namin, stand-up comedy, walang YouTube monies, walang Netflix money. Itong podcast na to, wala
rin.
Walang pera. Anyway, we're gonna start with the game bago tayo mag-end in a while here. Ang tawag sa game na to is Fake It or You Made It.
Ha?
Fake it or you made it. So,
Or you made it.
or you made it. Okay, so basically ito gagawin natin A. By the way, tawag namin sa kanya yung A.
A.
Hindi ko alam.
Kasalanan ng lola ko yun kung bakit.
Isa A. Isa A.
Ewan ko eh.
Anyway.
Ganun yung nangyari.
Anyway, it's Fake It or You Made It. So, ang purpose ng game na to or ang guidelines ng game na to, we will name a celebrity or a person.
Uy.
Okay? So, very familiar. And you'll tell us the story of how you first met this person.
Uy.
Okay? Okay.
Pero paano hindi ko makilala?
Well, yun yung part na when you fake it.
Ganun ba yun?
When you fake it. Okay,
Dapat
so...
hindi nila malaman kung nakilala ko nga o hindi.
Yep, we will tell everyone kung... we will not tell everyone kung hindi totoo or totoo yung iyong kwento of meeting this person. So, we have 3 people in line. We'll know kung...
Baka pwede mo simulan para alam ko lang kung paano mo...
Alright. Sige.
Okay.
Let's start this is Fake It or You Made It. Our first celebrity or person is President Rodrigo Duterte.
Pucha.
Okay. So, not everyone has met him, but I have met him.
Si tatay.
Tatay Ding! Tatay Ding! Anyway, I met him in Davao City. People's Park, Davao City.
Yeah.
Doon yung museum area. And also a notorious place of drug dealing.
Noon, ano?
Well, that's how I met him.
Wow!
Fake it or I made it. What do you think, guys?
Fake ya! Ano mo? Diba? Puta naman.
We won't tell. We won't tell. So, let's go back to you. First time that you met President Rodrigo Duterte.
First time kong na-meet si Tatay Digong, also in Davao. I was
Okay.
working with this company, energy company siya.
Okay.
And may project kami sa Davao and pinoprotesta kami ng komunidad doon. Well, hindi exactly community ang protesta, yung mga tawag dito, yung mga maingay na NGO, quote-unquote NGO.
Okay, NGOs.
Sa community na pinaglalaban ko no yung karapatan ng community pero hindi naman sila taga ron. So anyway, nag-set up ako ng press conference on behalf of our company. Tapos andun yung company president namin sa panel and yung ating presidente ngayon.
Then mayor of Davao
Then
City.
mayor of
Okay.
Davao City. And I was briefing them dun sa topics na ito yung pag-uusapan nyo, sa harap ng media, blah blah blah. And he was, ganun siyang demeanor na, sige. Putang, okay yan. Okay,
So exactly how we see him now.
Pero hindi, mas mellow siya noon. Alam mo yung,
Okay.
yung dating na parang titong nagpapatawa, ganun
Okay.
tipo. So parang, uy, cool to ah. Tapos nung naging president siya, parang gago pala to eh.
Okay. So that's the story of Israel first meeting now President Rodrigo Duterte. So fake it or made it, we'll never know. Next personality, Miss Chris Aquino. Can you tell us yung first time that you met Chris Aquino?
Well, si Crazy.
Ooh!
Hindi. Well, na-meet ko siya noon sa ano na to BGC na yun BGC na yung lugar.
Okay.
Serendra.
Recent na to, ha?
Anong year ba natayo ang Serendra? Yung mga houses and condominiums doon sa,
I think
yung high-end na condominiums.
5 or maybe around 10 years.
Oo,
around that time.
Lalakad lang ako sa gilid ng Serendra kasi wala akong pera para pumasok doon.
Okay.
Lalakad ako and then may gumulong na bola sa harapan ko. Sabi, oh my God! Josh! Sabi niya.
Josh?
Oo.
Okay.
Yung pala bola ni Josh yung gumulong. So I picked up the ball and dun sa may driveway yun, and I gave it back to them and then, oh, thank you!
So that was Chris Aquino?
Oh. Ganun pala talaga yung boses niya. Thank you!
Thank you! Okay.
Josh, say thank you! Thank you!
Oh, someone will hate that.
Thank you the ball, sir! Ball! Ball!
Hey, anyway. It sounds so real.
Oh, that's my ball!
First time, so yun yung kwento. Let me tell you the story of the first time na na-meet ko si Chris Aquino. Irisan, Baguio City. Irisan, Baguio City.
Fake na yan!
Oh, what?
Irisan?
Quirino, high school or elementary school pala.
Okay.
Quirino Elementary School. We were there, part of work. Chris Aquino was our guest. And believe it or not, nandun kami para mamigay ng sabon.
Oh, wow.
Well,
That's very Chris Aquino, ha?
Yeah. Chris Aquino, we were there with children and their parents. Namimigay kami ng sabon.
Imagine ko, oh guys, maghugas kayo ng kamay.
Yeah. Is it true? Was it true? We will never know. You'll never know, people. Okay, last but not the least, ito, very interesting part. Yung first time na ma-meet mo yung tatay mo.
I don't get the question. Parang, na-meet mo, nagkamalay ka na, ito, tatay mo.
Yep.
Diba?
Nagkaroon ka na idea na tatay, or we'll never know, baka yung nakakala mong tatay mo, hindi pala.
Hindi mo masabi. No?
Or hindi mo never mo na-meet yung tatay mo until a certain point in time. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Ang first time ko na-meet ang tatay ko, alam ko umuwi siya nun from he was an OFW.
Okay.
So, basically, nagkamalay ako, OFW na siya, and umuwi siya, may balikbayan box na dala. And then, yun, lumabas siya sa balikbayan box na parang sumasayaw. Hindi, biro lang. Ayun lang, wala lang. Ayun lang, na-meet ko na siya. May dala siyang balikbayan box, may dala siyang bag. Alam ko, marami akong laruan. Yun na yun.
So, around what age was this?
I can't remember talaga. Kung 3? 3? Yung ba usually nagkakamalay ka? 3 years old?
Yeah, siguro.
Siguro,
may mga memories na 3 years old. So, OFW.
Or 14. I'm not sure. It's either 3 or 14.
Just woke up and, I'm 14. Okay. So, was it fake? Or was it really the first time na na-meet ni Israel yung tatay niya? Let me tell you the story naman of how I met my father. It was Davao City, People's Park, near the museum. He was there. And I'm not sure kung may drug dealing involved. Was it fake? Or did I really make it?
I'm trying to piece together yung kwento na ngayon about yung unang pinag-usapan. Okay. Hindi ko alam kung tatay mo si Digong.
What? No.
Paano kaya kung tatay mo si Digong, no? Ano kaya yung pakiramdam na maging tatay? Di ba? Paano kaya kung anak ka sa labas ni Digong?
Tapos bigla kang lilitaw na parang drama.
No? Sinabi sa'yo ng nanay mo, anak, ang tatay mo talaga yan.
No.
Yung bukbuking lalaki sa Steve.
What? Fuck, ang pangit!
Kaya pala bukas yung pores ko.
Siya pala may kasalanan, ba't ako inakni nung high school?
Paano kaya, no? Ganun.
Anyway,
tatay mo talaga si Digong.
That ends our game. Make it, or you made it.
Tapos addict ka. Tatay mo si Digong, tapos addict ka.
Okay, drug lord ka. Why not? Just to make it complicated.
Aminin mo sa kanya.
We're not saying na wala siyang anak na drug lord.
Tapos po sa Re-rating niya yung bahay mo, sipain niya pinto. Putang ina, I hate drugs. I hate you, Dad!
I hate you! I hate you! You were never there!
You were never
Drugs
there.
was all I had!
What the fuck? Ganun kaya, no?
Anyway, that's our game.
Visit.
I hope you're having fun. But just to end the show, maybe let's give our listeners some idea anong mangyayari with Comedy Baguio after the first year. Any schedules or maybe upcoming shows?
Hindi ko alam eh.
Just
Hindi, may mga ano tayo.
all downhill from here na ba?
Oo. Ang Comedy Baguio naman lagi nag-e-effort yan na magdadala ng mga performers, mga stand-up comedians dito sa Baguio. Kasi ang idea kasi is pag nagpuntang comedian, lalo pag international, ang stop lang Metro Manila and then that's it. Minsan nagkakaroon sa Cebu. Dahil malaking city rin talaga ang Cebu. Pero gusto natin talaga, ever since they started, gusto natin ang Baguio is also a destination for comedy dito sa Pilipinas. Ang pangarap ko nga talaga nung nagsimula ito, pare magkaroon tayo ng festival.
Comedy festival, Baguio. Kasi we're creative city, it's possible.
Pare.
It's possible.
Isang buong linggo, yung mga tao bibili ng isang ticket.
Or even just one weekend, man.
One
whole weekend,
motherfucker. Comedy weekend, di ba? Tapos andyan na lahat, local, and yung stand-up comedians natin, yung mga pioneers sa Metro Manila, sa Philippines, and then international comedians from Singapore,
Malaysia,
Kuala Lumpur,
yeah.
di ba? And then
Hong
Australia,
Kong, yeah.
Hong Kong, di ba? US. Sana ganun. Sana mangyaring ganun.
Why not, man? Why not? Tatay
So,
ko
in
kasi
the coming month, kung tatay mo si Digong magagawa yun.
Come on, man.
Anything
Anything is
with drug
possible.
money, come on.
Anything is possible.
With drug money. July, tuloy na pa time warp na ako. Today is April.
Yeah, it's April.
It's April. So, ang show natin sa May, gaya yung sinasabi natin kanina, international comedians from Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, Mr. Sam C. and then Justin Hayes.
Okay, Justin Hayes, Sam
May
C.
12.
Yep.
May 12.
May
That's a
12.
Saturday. So, manood po kayo doon. And then we have on June, 1 hour special ni kasama ko sa Funny One, Season 2, finalist, Mr. James Caraan, ng Batang 90s.
Yep.
Pare, 1 hour special yan. Lap trip yun, pare ko. Sigurado yan. July will be the 1 hour special also of Muman Reyes. Shock comedian. Grabe rin yun si Muman. Dapat, that's one of the comedians talaga na hindi mag-work tingin ko yung comedy niya. No offense to Muman, pero tingin ko mas effective talaga pag live mo siyang pinanood.
Exactly. You need to see
yung
him
YouTube lang pare, hindi, andun, nakakatawa siya pero mas ma-appreciate mo pag andun ka sa venue mismo at makita mo si Muman.
So that's July si Muman Reyes. No exact dates for now, but
wala pa.
It's for that
and then
month.
August, of course, yung founder ng Comedy Manila, 1 hour special ni Mr. GB Labrador.
Oh, God
Labrador!
GB!
GB has been doing this for 9 years, I think. And now, nasa Comedy Central na siya.
Yep, he's part of Comedy Central Asia right now with his own show.
Writer siya ng ABS-CBN,
Yep.
di ba? So,
And just a trivia about GB Labrador, first Filipino to perform at the Montreal Melbourne Comedy Festival. Basically the first one to break out of the Philippines internationally. Yun yung ano natin, yun yung tatak ni GB Labrador. So May it's Sam C.
and Justin Hayes.
May 12, that's a Saturday here at Baguio City. Dito sa Baguio City.
Sa
most din yan.
Maraming salamat sa most at patuloy nilang suporta sa akin.
Eds, thank you so much for the support. Most, all our friends there sa most, you can hang out there and watch us sa open mic or even
every Friday tayo doon.
Yep, every Friday 9 p.m. is open mic night for Comedy Baguio. Also, yung ating friends dyan sa Concoctions, every Sunday naman to Sai. And the guys Concoction, thank you so much. Sunday nights, also 9 p.m. Yun yung regular open mic sa Concoctions naman.
Meron tong dalawang to, no?
Yep, at least every weekend you can find Comedy Baguio somewhere, at least. We're trying to find other rooms, basically to do open mics and actually get more comedians din to participate. So we're opening invitations din para sa stand-up comedians.
Just contact us, follow us sa Facebook, facebook.com/comedybagyo. Bigyan nyo kami ng chat. Gusto ko magpatawa, sabi mo.
Nakakatawa po ako. Okay. Kaya, may joke ako. Kaya, pengen bariya, may joke ako. Chat, just search for Comedy Baguio online sa Facebook. mabilis naman mag-reply ang ating Comedy Baguio page.
Oo, kasi wala kaming trabaho eh.
Ito lang
Facebook
yan.
lang kami.
Nag-aabang lang kami ng nag-aabang na ng comments.
Taka na nakailang likes na yung pinost sa Comedy Baguio.
Sa garap ng push to do this still every week, yung mga ganun. So, do drop us some reviews. Drop some comments sa show if you enjoyed yung last show namin, anniversary. And again, thank you sa lahat ng pumunta. Di ba thank you sa lahat ng pumunta. It was a fun night. It was awesome night. 1 year for Comedy Baguio. If you want to do stand-up, again, message Comedy Baguio on Facebook. The messenger chat portion, meron nandun, sasagot si na A or si Jerby, whoever's online sa amin would answer your questions. So Friday nights, at most, open mic, 9 p.m. Sundays, at Concoctions, also 9 p.m. And then all the upcoming shows for Comedy Baguio.
Pumasok ngayon sa comedy talaga sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, whether if you plan to do this as a career or plan to do this as something you just want to do,
parang
passion stuff na gusto mo, hobby.
And ang ginanda ngayon, ang dami opportunities na nagbubukas.
We're finding out now, di ba? Ang dami opportunities.
Sa Metro Manila, if you have the time, they have regular shows doon. Also at MOS, M-O-W-S.
Yep.
Sa Matalino Street. They have their open mic every Tuesday.
Open show mic. Our friends there, open show mic. Shout out sa lahat na nag-open show mic. My friends.
Meron silang mga regular gigs na nangyayari. Teatrino every Friday.
Yep, it's almost every day. Actually, merong something. Stand-up comedy in Manila.
Tuesday sa Thirsty Barber. Ang dami. And then nagkakaroon ng mga opportunity for comedians na mag-write ng mga sketches. Yun yung mga nangyayari.
We're waiting for that. We're waiting. Stand by kayo, my friends.
Sana matuloy yun. Because of how we consume our media right now sa mga folks, dumami yung avenue para maglabas ng
material.
Comedy.
Yep. Just material. Comedy material right now.
You can work in... ang dami na ngayon. Alex Calleja, GB Labrador, sila James Caraan, Anthony Andres, yung mga comedians na yan, Jeps Galion. Ngayon, nasa harapan na sila ng camera, naging artista na sila. Victor Anastasios.
Dati, just stand-up comedy, then now writing for comedy on TV and movies, now going in front of the camera. So,
they're breaking through yung mainstream media natin. Kung hindi ka makakuha ng gig in front of the camera, meron ding opportunities behind the camera. Pagsusulat, di ba? Directing would be one, producing would be one. Behind the camera, kung kahit masahihin mo yung cameraman siguro.
Literal na behind the camera. Kahit nakatayo ka lang doon.
Boss, ako nang bahala dyan, boss. Ako magkakarga.
Ano ba? Ito pa pindutin ko. Basta red, di ba? Basta red.
Record na yun, di ba? Boss, rec daw, rec. Rec na ba to, rec? Rec na.
Anyway, thank you so much, A. Any last word? Any last word para sa listeners natin?
Salamat sa supportan. Sana supportan pa natin ang comedy sa Baguio.
Yep. Not only Comedy Baguio, if some
the whole Philippines,
other comedians come up dito sa Baguio City and watch their shows. Enjoy the show. If you're in Manila, try to find comedy shows. Just support the craft. We bring in the hard work. We try really hard. If we're not funny, we're sorry. If we're sorry if we're funny. You're welcome. Ganun lang naman kasi. So, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat for joining us. I'll see you again. This is the Tiny Table Podcast. Again, guys, keep your ideas big and your egos tiny. Mag-ingat kayo dyan, my friends. This is the Tiny Table Podcast.